I don't get sick of eating pizza. I don't know what's wrong with me. I ate 5 yesterday, I think.
Today we're gonna find out what it took Augie Russo from going to a small pizza pop-up in Brooklyn to serving customers 6 days a week.
I had a gig one night. Middle of the night, I needed to go to the produce place and buy vegetables. I got there, I had no money in my pocket. I came back on the sidewalk in a pool of street light was my $100 bill. And I picked it up and I said, the f***ing universe really does want me to make pizza.
Ooh, this looks good, Augie. Oh, those chilies are on there, huh?
No, there's no chilies yet. There's no chilies. No, but there's some on the... Oh, there's a little Aleppo chili in the tomatoes, chilies.
I know you got chilies in there, bro. You can't be f***ing with me like that. We're out in Long Island at Sansone Market to hang out with Augie Russo. Augie first came onto my radar when his Brooklyn pizza pop-up, Tiny Pizza Kitchen, was written up by the New York Times. And now he's landed out here in Long Island cooking at Sansone. Augie's style of pizza is neo-Neapolitan. The crust is a little crispier, and as Augie puts it, he likes a lot of weird toppings. Augie's gonna show me around a little inside. We're gonna go to some of his favorite pizza places in Brooklyn, and then we're gonna make some pizzas together, and we're gonna have a little pizza party. There he is.
Yes, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Welcome.
This is your new home, huh?
This is it, the domicile.
So how is it cooking here? I mean, you're used to a small little oven set up, tiny kitchen, pop-up
Outside,
style.
fighting the rats in the street. I mean, literally in the gutter. It's awesome.
Do you miss the Renegades style? Or?
Sometimes I do. I feel like a feral cat that's been brought inside. So I'm pretty excited to curl up in front of the fire, so to speak.
All right, let's get cooking.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
man.
So how about this? I'll watch you do the first one.
Awesome.
And then I'll go side by side with you.
Awesome. Let's make a fig and pig.
Beautiful.
The reason I do the white pizzas is because they were an easy cheat for me when I started. Tomato sauce can be treacherous.
Right.
So
for people that don't know, if any of that sauce drips over to the peel, gets off the board, next thing you know, you got
making a calzone.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're making a calzone, exactly.
Preserved lemons that we make here in-house.
Ooh.
Thyme instead of oregano, again, not normal. Dried rose petals, which I get from New York Shook. Peck and parm mix, and then this is a Gruyere mix. Little pinch of the grande. Salted onions, just red onions that sit in salt water until they kind of become more mild.
I love that. Takes a little bit of that bitterness out.
Exactly. Dried figs that we sell here at the shops.
I see. So this is your substitute when figs aren't in season.
Exactly right. Scallions.
So how many cheeses are on this pizza right now?
5, and when we stretch it out, a little fresh mozz.
5 different cheeses. 5.
Is that
My
wrong?
man is going bananas with it, and somehow it works.
So you're gonna make a Betty.
Betty?
Yep, salted onion, zucchini, and tomato.
Ah, I like this one already, man. Madonna mia.
Just a little fig preserve in there,
And
so it kind of
you're
matches
finished
the...
with that.
Exactly. And then I put thinly sliced prosciutto on top.
Mm-hmm. If you had to say your pizza was one style.
My pizza?
Yeah.
I say neo-Neapolitan, which sounds totally obnoxious. I also refer to it often as heretical. I do a lot of the shit that they hate.
Ooh, this looks good.
It's gonna be delicious, man.
Good.
I love the bubbles.
I love that. I love when the olive oil is
sizzling.
Your stuff is so complex, like all of the different elements, all the prep has layers and layers of flavor. I love that.
Salud.
Salud, brother. I mean, it was a delicious pizza.
That's not bad, right?
I better slow down, because if I keep eating like this,
You're gonna take a nap?
oh, forget it. So we're in Clinton Hill, Augie's neighborhood, where Augie's Tiny Pizza Kitchen pop-up started. And you've been here since what?
96, on and off since 96.
So you're an OG.
I started making pizza 3 blocks that way, in the backyard of a local wine shop. And I bullshitted my way into getting that gig. I hadn't done any public gigs, really. Somehow she let me make pizza in the backyard.
That's sick, bro. I'm flipping through the New York Times, and there was a picture of you, and it was Tiny Pizza Kitchen. Where were you in that picture?
In my backyard.
In your backyard.
That's really where it started. I invited all kinds of weird people to come eat my pizza. Editors from my editing life, my girlfriend's whole burlesque crew, musicians. So it was a party. It was a way for me to be at a party without feeling socially awkward.
That's awesome. All right, we're at Impasto. One of Augie's favorite slices is some classic Roman-style pizza, pizza taglio. I'm excited to see what he's got going on.
Ooh. I mean, look at the golden.
It looks delicious. That looks good.
This is, spicy. Arrabbiata.
Arrabbiata.
Yes.
Very arrabbiata.
Is it all squares here?
It's all squares, right? You don't do any round pies, Luca. It's all squares.
We don't, no, because we got a big fire in the building and we had to reopen and we decided to do just one style.
Well, this is more like the Romans, like the pizza taglio.
Yeah, the dough is similar to Roman style. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Your dough is awesome.
Thank you, man.
Margarita.
It's coming, you're coming out, huh? Yeah. 10 minutes.
You get pizza and a cell phone charge. I thought you worked here for a second.
I wish.
Mondays, look at that pizza. I mean,
This is one of my
ridiculous.
favorites. This
Me
is one of
too.
my favorites.
Me too.
How long have you known Luca?
Since COVID, really. I reached out to him trying to figure out how to make dough. He let me come in and around in his kitchen
Yeah,
downstairs.
that's awesome. What is the sandwich that you keep telling me about?
It's
mamma
so
mia.
crispy. I mean, look at that.
Bellissimo.
So this is a dough that gets put on top of each other and filled up like a sandwich, you know? Our double crunch, which today, mortadella, broccoli rabe, and burrata.
God, what do I want? I'll do an arrabbiata, please.
Yeah.
And I'll do the potato and sausage, please.
Here we go, guys.
This looks delicious.
Oh, that's the
Enjoy.
I don't know which one to eat first.
Shevitz.
That's crazy.
Oh, you're gonna love that slice.
This is really good.
I'm telling you,
Eating like a galvon over here. Woo, that arrabbiata just hit me.
It's awesome.
You warned me.
that has a nice little bite.
I'm gonna start sweating.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
love to sweat when I eat. Woo. This is the golden age of pizza. I mean, to walk into a place like this and to have pizza that's just like super top notch, it's unbelievable. There are some of these leftover rules from, early days of pizza in New York, but this new generation is certainly pushing the limits. This was a home run, bro.
I'm
So
telling you
I'm
what.
super stoked to see where we're going next.
Now we're going over to Salsa Pizzeria in Greenpoint. Phenomenal Neapolitan pizza, one of my favorites in the city.
And how'd you get hooked up over there?
The owner, Mike, at this place let me come in and kind of stage. I knew I needed to figure out how to scale from doing a small pop-up on the street to working inside a restaurant. And it was really instructive to have these guys kind of give me pointers.
What do we have in store for today?
You guys want me to choose for you, or you wanna take a pick at the menu? You wanna?
I mean, always the margarita. That's a guarantee, always the margarita. It's great.
So we'll do definitely one margarita. That sounds amazing. Great is awesome.
Let's do 3.
All right.
I like the number 3.
I like 3. I can't wait.
All right, gentlemen. Classic margarita. This is the salsa, which is basically an upgraded margarita.
How long do these take to bake in the oven?
It's no more than 65, 70 seconds.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you could see the cheese stays, so it doesn't burn like you see at so many other pizzerias, and you could really, I could taste it just by looking at it.
Well, enjoy. The third one is coming. It's probably gonna change your life.
It's delicious. The ingredients, you taste everything. Taste the acidity from tomatoes, taste the cheese. You just taste it, and it's nice and light.
it's the flour. I could easily eat 2 of these pizzas by myself.
All right. This is
nice.
is al pastor meat from Taqueria Ramirez with anduja, caramelized onions, fresh chili, our mozzarella that you guys like.
Taqueria Ramirez is a special place. The
Yes!
stuff that they do is insane.
Things that don't necessarily belong on a pizza, but are fantastic on a pizza.
This is your style.
That's
This is your
that's
style.
for me. It's like the Willy Wonka of pizza.
Mission accomplished.
And nothing like a good neighborhood collaboration,
100%.
I grew up at a time where there was, pizzerias that everybody was kind of, in competition. In the New York pizza community, right now, it feels like all boats are rising with the tide.
There are so many unique takes on pizza in New York City right now. That's his own thing. How are you gonna compete with that? You know what I mean? There is no analog to that in another shop. That's his own thing.
Right. The beautiful thing about it is, like, you have people like Scott, that'll roll up with a bus full of people, try all of these amazing pizzas, jump back in the bus, and go down the block to Best Pizza, come out and eat at our place. Having that clientele that also kind of knows what's going on in the game, it's a blessing for us to be able to cook in that environment. We're back at Sansone. We got the oven fired up. We got some beautiful mise en place. Some friends and family are coming over, and we're gonna get it popping.
Let's do it.
So what are we gonna make tonight?
I pulled a couple of bunnies. Figured we'd make some rabbit pizzas.
I love how you call the rabbit bunny.
It is cute and delicious.
I'll keep an eye on that one if you want to work the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cooking out nice, bro.
I like that sound.
Me too.
Right?
Just gliding.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It looks nice.
It really does look beautiful.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that color. This dough looks awesome, Augie. It might need like a oh, no, it's actually fucking not bad. More toppings, baby. I love it.
Pine nuts, parsley, raisins.
Man, even with the crazy wind, I could tell that these pizzas are cooking nice, because when you put the finishing toppings on them, you can almost hear it like a drum, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Which one is the rabbit?
This is the rabbit right here.
That's rabbit pizza. What made you think of rabbit pizza? Nobody will believe that I've had rabbit pizza.
Anybody that's coming in to eat the pizza and has that kind of reaction to the pizza where they're, this is great, or whatever it is, I need that. I need feedback. I need that kind of like, this tastes good or this sucks. Really nice and weird, right?
It's not weird, it's fucking good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Me too, man. I feel like it's a generous community and everybody has really been super open with sharing information with me, with showing me how to do stuff, with answering dumb questions.
When it's someone like you, that where you could see the passion, you could see the way that you love pizza and kind of the craftsmanship behind it, you could see it, you could smell it. It's a special thing. Load her up. All right, wish me luck here on this one.
You got it, man, you got it. Hey, thank you guys for coming out.
Next one, do it when it's warm out.
Next one, when it's warm out, your backyard. Today, we're at Cuts and Slices with the owners, Ashley and Randy McLaren. We're at their second location in Queens, New York.
121.
Cuts and Slices first opened in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood of Brooklyn in 2018. After some slight tweaks to the original concept, it took off. Cuts and Slices became very well known for their decadent pizza toppings, such as lobster, shrimp, truffles, and most famously, oxtail. And it's not just one type of oxtail pie, they offer 4 different oxtail pizzas. All the toppings are house-made, using the best ingredients they could find. Cuts and Slices is not only unique as a Black-owned pizzeria, but the styles of pizzas they make are reflected in the foods and flavors found in predominantly Black neighborhoods around New York City. Cuts and Slices is known for huge lines, celebrity clientele, and running out of pizza fast.
Hold on, taco pizza is right. Of course.
But today, I'm here to dig into the creative process. How do they come up with all the different toppings? And how do they keep the quality of their pizza high with such a big demand? Ashley and Randy are gonna take me to 2 of their favorite places in Queens, Trin City and Seymour Hands. Then we're gonna try to put together a new style of pie and see what everybody thinks. But enough of this bullshit, I wanna get in there and try a slice of pizza. My mouth is watering. What's up, guys? Oh, wow, look at all these beautiful pizzas, oh my God. Thank you for having me, man.
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, I'm doing well. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to Cuts and Slices Queens location.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on the new location.
Thank you.
I go to a lot of pizzerias, but this place seems to be like uniquely yours, you know? I love going to a pizzeria where you feel like the pizzeria owners is their creation, like it's their brain. How did this come about? Like, where did these ideas come from and how did it get to where it is now?
Certain dishes from our childhood. My husband has a Trini background. Well, not Trini,
Big
he
up
is
Trini.
Trini.
Big up Trini.
He's
massive.
Trinidadian. And my southern roots. We take our recipes and some of our favorite seasonings and we put on top of pizza.
A lot of them got influence from our traveling. We would eat different foods away and come back and get into the kitchen and just get creative and see if it worked on pizza. I think the first 2 pies we started with was chicken and waffle and chopped cheese.
Oh my God.
I think we start the day with about 26 different pizzas.
Wow.
We have a bigger kitchen here so we could do the oxtails fry bakes. We also have the sweet chili oxtail fries. That's only at the Queens location.
It feels like you're blazing your own trail now, you know? Like, I've seen different nationalities get involved with pizzeria owning, but it doesn't matter. It's an Italian guy, an Albanian guy, Mexican guy. You go to the pizzeria, it's usually just a regular pizzeria.
Right.
You know,
right.
but with your Trinidadian background,
her Southern roots.
Southern roots, you came in and it feels unapologetically New York also,
Right.
which is what I really love about it.
When we started this in 2018, I remember when everybody was still just doing sausage, pepperoni, and now I'm starting to see even those older pizzerias now starting to look into expanding.
Jump out the box.
Oh yeah, they're copying you. They're copying you.
Which is flattering. Like, we're inspiring a whole movement of what you can do with food.
You want to try the pizza?
Of course.
You like spicy?
Yeah, I do like spicy.
That's a sweet chili oxtail.
Oh my God. Look how crispy that crust is. So without a pizza background, how did you guys learn how to do this stuff? How did you learn how to get the crust like this? How did you learn how to make it look so good and the ratio to be so perfect?
A lot of trial and error.
Trial and error.
Then we went to YouTube University.
Oh my God, this is so good.
That's my favorite.
This is so good. I crave different flavors, you know?
Yeah.
But this is just like hitting every button for me.
Sweet chili started becoming big, like especially in like the West Indian community. You go into like the restaurants, they had sweet chili wings or like sweet chili shrimp.
Yeah.
So they're like, what about the sweet chili oxtails?
You gotta try this curry one too.
This is delicious.
See which one you like more when you're done. Just take a bite of this and see which one. This curry.
That's our most viral. That's the slice that really put us on the map. And we, obviously, you see, we're not being stingy on that oxtail.
No.
When we were growing up, I went to pizzerias all the time. It was always the Italian dude, the Spanish dude.
100%.
That's who I saw behind the pizzeria. That's who took my money. That's who gave me that cheese
You never
slice.
dreamt you would own a pizzeria.
Never in my life did I dream that I would own a pizzeria. It's not big in this community. We all know that there aren't a lot of black-owned pizzerias.
Right.
So I think that's big.
Yeah.
I think that's big, especially for our culture, to show the youth that's growing up and the kids that's coming up that you can do anything.
I hear we're gonna go hit some of your favorite spots.
Yeah.
Where we going? Where we going?
I think we're gonna hit Trinity first. Gotta get a double.
Best Swedish spot in Queens, Trent City.
Anytime that we get Trinidadian food or think about Trinidadian food,
We think about Trinity.
definitely think about Trinity.
Oh, it's popping in here.
Always, there's always popping. Well, today I'm definitely gonna be off my diet. I don't know why I came to this place.
Well, don't go crazy, baby, please.
Do I order or you got it?
I'm gonna order everything.
Yeah, order for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some back for the shop, right? Let me get 15 doubles. 15, 1-5. With everything, slight pepper.
He's in his element.
I know we're in good hands. You took control of the situation.
Let me get a stew kingfish with just veggies, so maybe some spinach, some pumpkin.
When we first started dating, I'm like, you order for me, because I'm like,
She was a little
you just-
intimidated with the
I didn't even
order.
know, I didn't even never heard of pylori.
I also need a goat roti wrap.
You know, it's very different than
Yeah,
what
it
we
is.
grew up, just the Black Americans.
You give me some chana too. A chicken roti separate, a palau, stew chicken with white rice. Can you add spinach and pumpkin to it for me?
You already ordered, right?
I've still gotta order more food.
Oh, okay.
It's like being a kid in a candy store for me. This is all the stuff that I grew up on, so when I come here, I wanna just get a little bit of everything.
Yo, I love fresh juices. You guys make these all here too.
A lot of y'all learned about Seymour's during COVID, but we've been drinking this.
I
You know
love fresh
what I'm saying?
Seymour.
It's the healthy one right here.
These are the doubles, these are so
Those
good.
are the doubles. Traditionally, it's just with the chana, with the chickpea.
Right, it's
and
just with the chickpea and the toppings, which is...
I feel like a street food.
Yeah, it's definitely like a street food.
The double started on Trinidad. There's about one barrel, right? There's the big chickpeas and all the sauce. And after that, I upgraded to 2 barrels, so I doubled, you know?
Like how I used to come to New York and get a hot dog on every corner, you can get doubles on every corner.
Oh my God. It's like comfort food.
Yeah.
It's like the food that'll like cheer you up when you're feeling down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This brings me right back to Trinidad. This is my comfort food, you know what I'm saying?
Everything is incredible. Everything is really delicious.
Thank you.
Is this a family business?
Yeah.
Or how long you guys been around for?
About 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Started when I was like 15, 16 with my parents. It's just me and my mom right now. My dad passed.
You gotta
hanging in there.
Gotta hang in there and
Yeah.
make it happen, right?
You guys put any of this stuff on pizza?
Me and him are going back and forth in the DMs. So we was thinking about doing like a doubles pizza. Like taking this same chana, these toppings, and putting it on a pizza. So.
Oh my God.
Delicious,
This is
right?
excellent. It's excellent.
And tell your mother she's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The neighborhood's lucky to have you guys, man. This place is a staple.
New York
Beautiful
is
thing.
lucky to have you.
New
Yeah.
York, indeed.
Good.
Very
you.
good,
Nice.
very
Thank
good.
you guys.
Take care.
So we're going to Seymour's. More southern background, where I'm from. If you're from Jamaica, Queens, I'm sure you've been there for breakfast.
Well, hello, how are you?
I'm blessed. How you guys doing today?
Blessed as well. Blessed as well. Oh my God. Another neighborhood gem.
Yes, this is a neighborhood gem for sure.
You grew up coming here?
I grew up coming here, and the one that was on Guy Brewer. And this is something in our community that we come to and we eat good food. How long have you been open?
We started out in '87.
1987,
Yeah.
wow.
What are we getting today?
I mean, what would you usually get?
Whiting, I would get some whiting fish.
Fried, maybe mac and cheese,
Yeah.
collard greens, fried whiting.
Yeah, fish and grits.
They got fried shrimp. What you want to try?
Oh, I would eat everything here. Everything that you guys just named. Well, let me do a slice of turkey meatloaf, actually, with the rice and the collard greens, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my God, that looks good.
Y'all got some good food up in here. I'm
Yes.
gonna tell you that for sure. I always keep coming back.
Yes.
It's a neighborhood staple.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to catch Frank trying that food?
I don't want to be rude and start eting by myself
Go
over
ahead,
here.
please.
but
No, please.
You guys have been stuffing me all day.
Yeah, let everybody get a taste.
Everybody got to jump in. Oh my God. The sauce smells so good.
How is it?
It's like going to your, you know what I'm saying? It's comfort food. It's like going to your family's house.
Delicious.
If you could do turkey meatloaf good, that's a good
Yeah.
sign. That's
Right,
a good
correct.
sign, you know?
Fish, shrimp, fries. Need tartar and hot sauce for this one.
See? So crispy. Hot
Wait till
sauce?
Frank try that shrimp.
Oh, sorry, Frank. I'm over here.
No. Put in
myself.
some work. Put in some work.
Shrimp is good, right?
Oh my God. Still hot from the fryer, like crispy.
Catfish and shrimp.
Oh my God.
This tartar sauce is made in-house, right?
Yes, it is.
Tartar sauce is delicious.
Hit after hit after hit after hit. You could see in the tartar sauce it has like a lot of like special spices and cut up things in
Spice
there.
up?
Yeah, it's special. It's not your average tartar sauce.
And they love it, man. You want to see a problem? You not have that tartar sauce.
After we left Emo Head, we went back to the shop. We grabbed a bunch of stuff out of the walk-in.
Got curry chicken.
Okay. And next thing you knew, we had a table full of mise en place, ready to make some pies. Little test of some of the ingredients we got in there. At Trin City, we picked up a container of chana, which is Trinidadian curried chickpeas. I got the chickpeas with a little bit of basil and this curry chicken that Cuts and Slices just provided for us, so here goes nothing.
We've been talking to Trinity about doing this collaboration for a minute. Chana, doubles, pizza. We said, why not spice it up with some curry chicken from Cuts and
Bingo.
Slices?
Woo!
Come on,
Oh my
doubles, curry
goodness.
chicken on the Gozney.
It almost looks like a little double, like, you know?
Yeah.
There we
It's
go.
beautiful.
Came out good. First one, not
Yeah.
too bad. Should we give it a shot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's give it a shot.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Pizza
Salud.
cheers. Hello.
Cheers, guys.
I know this would make sense.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. A slice of Cuts and Slices pizza, I feel like got even more flavor. I feel like I tamed it down a bit with the cheese. You know, I put a little basil underneath. But next one, I think maybe we hit it with a little bit more chicken.
What about some curry oxtail?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of curry oxtail. I'll be very surprised if you guys aren't at like the pizza expos and stuff like that in years to come, because I can see like the pizza community really embracing you. But I will be honest, they get scared when they see shit like this, you know?
Pizza's a canvas. You can paint, just how artists paint different things on canvases. It's art.
It's
like
bread, yeah. You can put anything on bread.
on bread.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that came out beautiful.
The dough just puffed right up and stays so light.
Beautiful.
You guys ready? So you got a mix of two legendary restaurants in the neighborhood right here on this pizza. Oh, you going back for more? That's a good sign.
That tastes good.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right. Ooh, pull up, beloved.
That's delicious. The oxtail with the chana, whoa.
Oh, you gonna come make some pizza with us? Amazing, and it's all yours.
Gotta pass it on to my young boys.
Pass it on to the young kings. Oh, that looks nice. Yes. Puffed right up.
Beautiful, Jacob.
First one that didn't burn the pie.
Make mama proud, Jacob.
Phenomenal, phenomenal.
Our dough in this Gozney oven,
Heaven.
it's amazing.
Dig in.
Oh my God.
Oh! This feels like you compliment that pizza well.
It was. Cheers.
Oh my God, cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Well done, chef.
Amazing.
Oh, man. Killed that, man. Killed that.
Chef?
That tastes like cuts and slices right there. Amazing.
Hello, welcome to Louie and Ernie's.
I'm so excited to be here. Today, we're meeting up with Victoria Tiso. She grew up working here at her father's place, Louie and Ernie's, one of the most legendary pizzerias in New York. Tori's story is very interesting. We caught her at a time where she's about a week out of opening her own pizzeria.
Vodka slice bread.
Thank you.
We're about to head into Louie and Ernie's now, have a few slices. She's gonna take us around the Bronx. We're gonna go get some sausage, some mozzarella, and of course, we're gonna take a little bit of everything that we learned today in the Bronx and make some pizza together.
This is it. This is the world famous Louie and Ernie's. One of
Thank
the best
you for
places in the
having
Bronx.
us.
For, you know, obviously you being in Brooklyn, coming to the Bronx means a lot.
The Bronx is like a different world for us, you know? So you gotta tell me everything about the Bronx, Louie and Ernie's. I need to know the history.
Yeah, definitely. This is my Uncle Kaz.
What's up, Uncle Kaz?
That's Benny. This is my dad, John.
You're in the front? All right.
And that's his sister, Louisa.
Pleasure's mine.
Place has been here now 65 years, so it's definitely a staple in the community.
65 years.
Yep, my dad and uncle took over in '87. They've been here this whole entire time.
And what about you? Was this your first job? Did you grow up in the pizzeria?
Absolutely, yeah. From a young age, it was waiting on tables, answering the phones, doing all the basic things.
Folding boxes?
Folding boxes, and we learn from the best, so that's probably, you know, the best thing at that point. It's family, they're hard, but they're fair. But at the same time, the product, they always say, speaks for itself. Consistency is everything. So that's what you'll always get here.
So this is my first time here. What should we get?
We're going 100% with a large sausage pie.
Let's do it.
It's almost like a 100-year-old recipe, the sausage. It's something that we take pride in. Obviously, the pork store that we get it from as well. And that's kind of like what put Louie and Ernie's on the map.
I also noticed right off the bat, the fried calzones up top. Is that something that you guys are known for also?
Yeah, so the fried calzones, we offer two different types. We have a cheese and a ham and cheese. The ham and cheese is a prosciutto. It has black pepper around the edges of the ham.
We gotta do one of those too.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that looks so good. So you guys fry them first and then you heat them back up in the oven, right?
Yeah, and it's super airy.
Light and crisp.
Absolutely.
This looks delicious.
Yeah, this is where it's at.
Amazing. After your days working here as a kid and going to school, you actually played softball and then you were the head coach.
Yep. The great part about it was being a college coach and learning how to manage people. The best part was I was able to transpire it back to everything that I was doing here. Everything that I've learned between budgeting, talking to people, establishing good partner relations with our vendors and stuff was the same thing I was doing at a larger scale with the college.
Right.
But now I was just toning it back to food.
So it was relatable.
Absolutely.
Where do you think your pizza will fall? Do you think, it'll be like a classic Louie and Ernie's? Or are you looking to kind of carve out your own lane?
I think the New York style, the cheese pizza that we are doing here is definitely going to be the same out there. And then I'm also going to be bringing in the Detroit style pizza, which has been something I've been learning for the past couple of months, which is completely different. So everything I'm going to kind of put together, and it'll be Louie and Ernie-esque, but at the same time have my own flair and my own branch of Detroit's.
Oh, here we go.
This is the prized possession.
Wow, beautiful, nice and thin, I see.
Yep.
It's cooked, to perfection, in my opinion.
Absolutely. You can see here, like, as you lift this here, too. The trick of Louie and Ernie's is don't move it yet. You'll see this. We use cornmeal, which is very different. It allows air to be underneath it, which makes the pizza essentially more crunchy and has a different texture completely. You see the actual cornmeal that cooks through. It allows the layer. You'll see it right around the crust here. It'll be a little bit darker usually.
Little Maillard reaction if you want some science.
You always want the sausage to just congeal a little bit more to the cheese. A lot of people here, their biggest problem is they pull the slice out and then all the cheese is left behind and they just have dough. I always say let it settle for about 30 seconds and then it's perfect. So this is it. This is the Louie and Ernie's.
Amazing.
A lot of places will put sausage in their oil to keep it fresh, which means there's not a lot of turnover. We could do 30 pounds of sausage in a day, no problem, even more. This is it cooked on the pie. To me, there's definitely a big difference of even how we have it on a slice.
Oh, wow.
So now I have to have you try this. We cook all the sausage pre-cooked and then put it on a slice. You're gonna still get the same thin consistency of the actual pizza, but also the sausage, you can go ahead and either just pick it right off, but you're gonna see right away the crispiness, the fennel is cooked.
Oh,
very
yeah.
different than obviously on here.
Very nice. Slice is good. Slice is really good. So where are we gonna go today?
All right, so obviously we started here, Louie and Ernie's. We see the sausage. I'm gonna have to take you to our favorite place where we get our sausage from. It's called S&D.
It's a sausage party.
Literally. Hi, Jay.
Oh my God. These are my favorite places.
Cheese and broccoli rabe, regular sausage, everything is just
I see.
one of one.
Their sausage is using all the pieces in this neighborhood.
But you know, Louie and Ernie's is the best.
That's right. That's where I've been going since they opened.
No kidding. What do you get when you come here?
The sausage,
Sausage, obviously. Once you start seeing hanging sausages, I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
This is our service dog. This is Mia.
You got the best home around here, huh?
Yeah, this
Free
is our
sausage.
service dog.
You say yeah.
Hi, Mimi. Yep. Oh. This is Frank, Gina.
Gina, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely.
It smells so good when I walk through the door. So how long have you guys been giving sausage to Louie and Ernie's?
50 years?
Yeah.
40, 50 years?
50 years. Wow. Wow.
Anthony, this is my partner, Anthony.
What's
This
up,
is the
Anthony?
guy.
Hi, how are you?
This is
How
the
are
guy
you?
that you want to
Thanks for
ask all the
having
questions to because he's been here longer than me.
No kidding.
He worked with my dad.
And how long is that? How many years have you been here?
1969.
1969. Amazing. First thing my eyes were drawn to was this big piece of machinery. Can you tell us what this is?
Yeah, it's a cutter and mixer. You put in 100 pounds of meat in here.
Wow.
You close the lid, you put in your salt, pepper, and the ingredients. And in 30 seconds, it's cut and ground. Then it goes to that machine over there, which is the tuber, and it puts it in casing.
And that's when you put it in the casing.
Yes.
So still doing it the old school way.
Yeah.
We just ate a sausage pie over at Louie and Ernie's, and it was delicious.
Yeah, the sausage has such a unique flavor, right?
So fresh,
I know.
so
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, yeah. It's the same sausage that we
Oh,
dry.
yes.
Ooh, the salsiccia secca.
There we go.
And that's the one we dry. It's the same sausage.
Amazing. Just a little black pepper in there, and that's it.
The salt and pepper, yeah.
Salt, pepper.
We got a little pizza party
We got a
going
pizza
on
party
tonight.
going on, so.
So you need a couple of pounds to make some pizza?
Exactly. We'll do the cheese and parsley, and then just the regular sausage with fennel. That's perfect.
That's amazing. More
Yeah.
than enough.
Thanks, Jay. I'm glad I didn't have breakfast.
I'm gonna feel like a stuffed sausage by the time this is done.
All right, we are on Arthur Avenue in the Bronx at Casa de Mozzarella. It's one of my favorite places in the Bronx. Wow.
All of
Yeah,
it.
the bocconcini's good over here.
The bocconcini?
Yes, excellent. Make sure you get
The
it.
bocconcini.
The little one.
I think
You
you
come
gotta.
to my pizzeria.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're at Casa della Mozzarella, one of Tori's favorite spots she grew up going to. We're gonna eat that famous Casa de Mozzarella sandwich and then hopefully recreate it a little later tonight at our house. All right, let's do it. Do we walk right back, Carlo?
Walk right to the back.
I don't want to disrespect. I
No,
want
there's
to make
never
sure.
disrespect.
So we got Carlo. He's the son of Orazio. He came here from Italy, just like my dad.
Bro, look at this. This is. I love it back here.
You guys ready to make some mozzarella or no?
Oh my God, are we ready?
Fresh mozzarella. It is good on pizza, but because it's ours especially is very fresh, the milk can make it soggy.
It has a lot of fat.
Yes, so like, I'm sure, Frank, you don't use.
I actually do. We use freshly made mozzarella.
On a New York style pizza?
All of our New York style
Interesting.
pizza.
All right, so this
and
I
we
gotta
cook
try.
it in a wood
Okay.
oven. But we actually make all the cheese from curd.
Yes.
And what we do is we wrap it up and we have to let it cure.
Yes.
We have to let it
Yes.
dry out, almost like
Yes.
the scamorza.
But you
it's
do
not,
dry it out the way you say I did.
Yes,
So that's
it's not
a
like
big
what,
difference.
what you're used to. We are able to control the
So I'm
salinity and the moisture. That's why we do it, you know?
I'm gonna trade a bocconcini for a slice.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, 100%.
Oh, you guys, you ready to make some mozzarella or no?
Yeah, let's
do it?
go.
This is as good as it gets.
All right, so over here is the curd. So what we do is this is called a gatar, which means guitar.
The
right?
guitar,
So
a mandolino.
You want to listen? So that's how we do. We have old school wood. This is what the new generation uses. But I don't with that.
This might have came with Orazio here.
No, he came here with this. He rode here from Sicily.
I swear to God. Beautiful.
You guys ready? So we're gonna put hot boiling water.
So what's the temperature? What degrees temperature are you looking for with this?
Boiling.
Boiling.
Maybe even a notch above.
I've been making fresh mozzarella too my whole life. I can't put my hands in there unless I have at least double gloves on in the beginning.
Oh, Frank, you're better than that. Come on. Frank and Victoria, for them, pizza's an art. For me, mozzarella, it's like art. You start with a canvas, and it becomes something.
What are you looking for? The shininess of it? Are you looking
I'm looking for the shininess of it, a smooth texture. But but it doesn't always have to be smooth. People like you see like this mozzarella stretch and this shit. Like you have to do it.
Right.
But anyone can make it decently good. It's how it tastes an hour later or
Gotcha.
2 hours later. And listen, you can film it because no one could ever copy my secret. You know why? There is no secret. I can look at you right now. Look. Perfectly cut.
The magic man.
So here we go. Now to make bocconcini.
Bocconcini.
Right. Basically a small mozzarella. Now look.
It's like a garlic knot.
That's it.
It's literally the same technique.
You gonna stare at it or you gonna eat it?
Literally. You don't gotta ask me twice.
The best of the best.
The way you sell slices is the way I sell mozzarella.
It's delicious.
We need to get the sandwich. We need to get some mozzarella. We need to get the sun-dried peppers.
It sounds like you're talking about the casa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm smelling
We're
some
putting this on a
inspiration.
Don't feel as good going on a pizza.
Something's going on
Oh,
a
we're
pizza
gonna have
today.
a sandwich.
We got to get the sandwich, then we're going to get this pizza.
Casa de mozzarella. No, nobody quite liked it.
No. I'm telling you, this pizza is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank, Victoria.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, the cross section and just like the prosciutto hanging off the side. I don't know which way to start.
Victoria, what do we think? Do you think it qualifies to be on this pizza today?
I think it qualifies to be on an everyday pizza.
I think it should be on the menu, I think.
Carlo, I promise you this. If I put it on my menu, you're personally going to come and make the first pie.
Ooh.
There you go.
Now she's got you working double time over there, too.
That's a deal.
Perfect. We got everything we need to make that beautiful pizza.
And we're going to name it after you.
We're gonna name it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Bro,
Appreciate it.
you're so calm for your restaurant to be open in the
Well, I'm
next
not
couple
calm.
of days now.
Stressing. Well, welcome. We have now had a full day.
The whole family is here.
Whole family is here.
Now we gotta cook for one of the most popular pizzeria families in New York. Gotta impress them.
We were able to pick up everything that we wanted and could possibly dream of to put on pizza.
We got the oven cranking. The sausage, forget it. I can't wait to work with this sausage. It smells so good in there. Look at that. Let's feed the family.
Absolutely. I think they're in for a treat.
What do you think, Tor?
Oh, it looks great.
Any specific way you want the cheese, Tori?
Yes, the thinner the better.
Easy the way you come up with Frank, that's why you do what you do. I do right. So I'll leave it to you.
And this smells phenomenal.
I'll let you do the justice on the first pie.
Oh boy. I mean, I think I had two different dreams at one point. I was chasing one, to be a coach, and then I was chasing another, which was pizza was always in my blood, but I wasn't sure if I could do it. I think there was a little bit of a stigma of women making pizza. Once I saw other people doing it, I'm like, why can't I?
It's looking good?
Oh yeah, 2 types of sausage. I went heavy on the sweet.
Nice, looks good.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
Oh, you are.
There you go. Mom.
All right, sweetheart.
There we go.
Cheers. Bon appetit.
Buon appetito.
Amazing.
I gotta wipe it off. Thanks, Ma.
Should we do the casa de mozzarella pizza?
I think this is it. Sun-dried peppers we'll put on first, and then we'll hit the balsamic when it comes out.
Perfect.
Just like the sandwich.
Let's do it.
Things I thought I'd never see. Thank you, Dad, for giving me the day off. I appreciate it. See, this is gonna have to go on the menu. I'm sorry.
I know, it might have to.
You got no choice.
That looks beautiful.
Give me that prosciutto. Cheers. Salud.
There you go, guys.
Cheers.
Oh,
This is good. It might have to cross the bridge. This might have to cross the bridge, I'll tell you that much. This is good.
Don't forget Tori Tees. Go check out Tori at Tori Tees. The grand opening is on April 6th. I also happen to be getting married on April 6th, so I'm not gonna make it, but I'm sure to go back the second I'm home.
This one? This is the Detroit Red. Cheddar, provolone, mozzarella. You got it. I love these. They're fun. You wanna know why? No one's doing them around here. So a lot of people will cook a really cooked out sauce for their Detroits. I'm actually just putting on cold sauce and then letting the heat from the actual pie warm it up. That's Spicy Mike. Hot supersata, regatta, and hot honey. So this one's gonna be the Meet Me at Midnight chicken cutlet, Cool Ranch Doritos, and finished with ranch dressing. Everyone that reads it is like, meet me at midnight. And I'm like, think about it. It's kind of like a drunk pie. 12 o'clock at night, you're hungry, and you're looking around your fridge, and you're like, this seems like a great idea.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Yeah, last time I was. Thank you.
You know what I tell you about Elizabeth? If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
In this episode, we're following around Al Santillo in his hometown of Elizabeth, New Jersey. Elizabeth has a pretty deep history when it comes to Italian Americans.
How you doing? going on? Smells good in there.
When you walk around with Al, it seems like there was a butcher, baker, or Italian grocery on every block, which there was. Al's family has been in the baking business for over 100 years, and Al himself grew up in the family's bakery. At night, Santillo's bakery turned into a takeout pizza parlor. By age 13, Al could run the bakery himself, and by the time he took over the business, Al had converted it into a full-time pizza parlor. Santillo's brick oven pizza has always been well known throughout New Jersey as being one of the best and most unique pizza parlors. But with the boom in pizza culture over the last 10 years, Al and Santillo's notoriety has skyrocketed. Al's menu is a tribute to Santillo's brick oven pizza history, breaking down pie styles by decades and bake times. Unfortunately, Al's Pizzeria burnt down recently, and he's in the process of rebuilding. The oven was salvaged, but his childhood home and the rest of the pizzeria were ruined. After the grand tour of Elizabeth, Al's gonna come by my place, Best Pizza, and we're gonna make some pies for friends together. Beautiful, beautiful.
Welcome to Santillo's.
So you have an incredible story,
Yeah. The story of Santillo's is the story of the Italian American in America. Can I tell you something? All the Italians came from all the different parts of Italy. They came to Elizabeth, and they had a thriving community here for almost 100 years.
Oh yeah, that turn of the century, right? The big Italian migration.
Yeah, it was fantastic growing up around here.
And how many years have you been cooking here?
Well, I was born here in 1957. That's like my history, this is home. See the second floor?
Yeah.
I grew up in there, and then I just came down here to go to work. The whole family worked in the bakery. That's how people lived back then.
So when this pizzeria, when the fire happened, it wasn't only the pizzeria that you were in fear of burning down, but it was your house too.
Yeah. That's messed up. Yeah. 7-something over there. It's way hot. Over there, it's 550. If you would have seen this place when it was perfect, it was perfect.
I have no doubt that you're gonna make it just as perfect, if not better.
Where most of the damage was above this oven and in that room right there, but the fire started right above the oven in the front.
Wow.
Look at this, this is the largest pizza oven in New Jersey by far.
So this was an old chamber oven, right?
Yeah,
Well,
single chamber oven, they call it.
No
This is where we think the fire started, right here. They put the roof too low. They told me it was gonna last 500 years, and it only lasted 104 or 110 or something.
No kidding.
Yeah. This place was perfect. I could just picture myself sitting here 2 months ago before the fire, thinking like, this place is perfect. I can't make it any better. And I tempted the hand of fate. Whether you believe in fate or not, I don't know. Fate exists.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the energy, the fact that guys are already working on it, and it's already coming along.
The nicest thing about being in Elizabeth for 100 years, you know all the best people. Like, you wouldn't believe, like, the outpouring of support that I've been getting into town. Everybody's been wonderful.
Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. You have all these people coming together. Everybody's excited for you to reopen.
It's a living.
It's a living. It's a living. And it's not a bad one. It's a beautiful living.
There's a lot of people got a lot worse livings.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So anyway, we're gonna go to Sacco's Meat Market in Elizabeth. They've just celebrated their 75th anniversary. He did more to keep the Italian community and the Italian spirit alive in Elizabeth than anybody else that I know right now.
I'm excited about today, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
going
hear
to a
about
good
everything.
place.
Walking down the block with Al was a real project. You couldn't really get 10 feet without him stopping.
Wait, hold on. You see where that house is on the corner?
Yep, and then giving you his thoughts.
You know you're going out with an Italian guy when he answers his own question. How do I look? Good? How's that steak? Great?
Almost every corner seemed like it had a memory for Al.
You don't usually see this gate open. When my father was 5 years old, my grandfather had this fish pond put in for him.
Oh, wow.
So that thing's been sitting there for 95 years. Man, I want to tell you something. When you come here, you're going to the real place.
Good to see.
Everybody loves Al.
How could you not love Al? What do they got going on over here? What is that, like a corned beef?
Yes, it is.
really is.
Delicious.
Al, we made Santillo's pizza here 2 weeks ago for
I know
Super Bowl.
Alex did.
It was great.
I gave him the mini recipe.
We ate it for 3 days.
You guys are going to order? What are you going to wait
All
for?
right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, why wait, right? What are you guys known for? Like, what's your bread and butter here? I'm sure you sell a lot of veal, a lot of, yeah, what else?
Sauce here, and we make steak
I
sandwiches.
love Jimmy.
Beautiful.
That is nice.
So we'll do a couple steak sandwiches?
Cheesesteak?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll make cheesesteak, chicken, and veal. We'll put fresh mozzarella on both of these. Girls, how many breads did you cut?
Beautiful. I think Al wanted the special, the corned beef.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. Nobody here got problem with hot peppers?
No, sir.
Let's rack it up, girls. Just get a couple of toothpicks, Deb, for the veal. Does the deer have any dough? $2.
Tell him who you are.
Kid from the neighborhood?
You own a restaurant? You in the restaurant industry too?
I'm just a hand in the crowd.
Just hanging out? I don't need to know too much. Oh, man.
Wow.
The toothpicks are veal.
Okay, thank you very much. This looks amazing. My favorite, the long hots.
Wow. I want to savor every drop of how good it is.
So freaking good. I don't know what's better.
The steak is great, but the veal cutlet's next level.
This is delicious. Thank you so much, John. This steak sandwich,
John.
oh my
It's great.
God.
The sandwiches that they made us at Sacco's were some of the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life, hands down.
Did you used to buy any of your products for the shop?
I still do. I have like a event or something, I'll get the sausage here.
Great.
Sacco sausage is the best. The owner himself is making it, and he's making it just the way he made it 60 years ago.
For making the pizza tomorrow, what are we gonna pick up from here?
We'll get the sweet Italian sausage.
Sweet Italian sausage. And how do you get it usually? In the links or it comes crumbled up?
I just take it out of the casing, little pieces, and put it on the pizza like that. That's the best way.
Little pieces you put on raw.
You get the fat and all that out of there. I never see anybody else doing it the right way. They buy the sausage, they cook it, they put it on a slicing machine. They kill it 3 times before it even gets to the pizza.
You guys are taking the sausage with you?
Yeah. Hold it up close to the camera so they can see the quality.
Yeah, look how fresh that is.
The more you zoom in, is the better it looks.
Oh, you could
Not
see.
telling you.
Fennel
You see a
seeds.
little speck of fennel here and there.
Yeah.
And see how much fat is in there? It's just like masterfully made. When you taste that, you're gonna be like Madonna Logan.
Where you guys headed from here?
Yeah, come on.
We're gonna jump in my truck and take a ride over to Tommy's. Is that one of the places that's like a staple in the neighborhood that you've been going to for a long time?
Of course. I thought you knew all that.
I know, but I gotta hear it for myself.
All right, you gotta hear it from me. Where's my sandwich? I had a corned beef sandwich. Tommy's Italian sausage and hot dog. And it's been here since 1969. Then Tommy Jr. took over.
Yeah.
He's only in his 40s. His claim to fame is he's got a pizza bread, which is a round bread like this, about this big, with a hole in the middle. He cuts it down the middle. He opens it up and he fills it with Italian sausage, peppers, onions, and potatoes.
Ooh.
That's a killer combination.
That
Wait,
sounds
I'm not
good.
done yet telling you. How you doing, Junior? That's Tommy Jr. Open the window. Come on, it's hot out here.
What do you recommend?
Italian hot dog, Italian sausage, onions, peppers, potatoes in the pizza bread.
That sounds fantastic. I'll do one of those with the hot dog, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I want a single on the pizza bread.
Yes.
Tommy, you want to come out and say hello?
Yeah, sure.
Tell them how you make everything. Tell them how you
we make all the sausage from scratch. My dad actually invented that pan right there. Years ago, when they started making Italian hot dogs, they used to use a real deep pan of oil, you know, and everything was very greasy. My father didn't like it, he wanted it better.
This is incredible. The bread that you use, it says pizza bread. What does that mean exactly?
Now, years ago, that pizza bread was everywhere because there were so many Italian bakeries, but now it's hard to find.
Right.
People come here just for that.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I
do.
believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, here they come. Wow. Thank you so much.
That's a single?
God, look at that. Look at those fried potatoes.
Yeah,
I wasn't
they came
sure.
out nice, yeah. This isn't a big thing over in New York, I guess. It came out really great today. See how that came? Yes, this is only a single.
I didn't know what to expect, Al. This is amazing.
But don't forget, I usually get the double or the triple. There'll be all kinds of hot dogs coming out of there.
I've never seen anything like this. So good.
After bringing us to some of his favorite local spots, Sacco's and Tommy's Sausage Place,
Al came to Best Pizza. For me, that was a complete honor.
This is a cool location.
When Al rolled up, he was with his old buddy Angelo.
We got Angelo Caro. It means runner in Italian. He looks like a runner. Came over here to work the secret recipe.
Guys, we got a legend here today.
Mr. Santillo.
This is Mr. Santillo, Al.
Marcos. David.
And Adrian. These guys are like my family.
Yeah.
This is the oven?
Yeah, now this is wonderful. This is how my grandfather's oven was.
Once Al came to Best Pizza and he made his way around, he got comfortable quick.
Yeah, Frank can help me, Angelo can help me. I'll just stand here and give orders. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the whole recipe and I'm gonna give you the whole thinking behind it. And don't tell me I didn't give you the recipe. It's flour, water, yeast, and salt. That's the recipe. If you're a baker or any kind of cook, I just gave you the recipe, okay? I don't have to give you the amounts. You gotta figure out the amounts. You're supposed to know enough about baking and cooking to figure out what the amounts are supposed to be. Got it? I gave you the recipe. So this is what I'm gonna tell you about the salt. That little bit of water right there.
You say you're not big salt people, but I know that dough is gonna be seasoned.
Yeah, it's gonna be seasoned with salt, but we're not heavy on the salt, guys. I'm showing you how to make your own bread.
Al, how many pies are we gonna get out of this batch?
You're gonna get a bunch. You just keep putting the flour in real slow. And if you wind up looking in there and you got too much flour, you add a little more water. Any way you do it, it's gonna be edible. Then you got nothing to do. You got 10 minutes, so you just stand here and play with it like that.
It looks perfect.
Yeah.
I thought you call it a hot load, but it's really
Well,
cold.
a hot load is something different. You're getting a hot load. How many more minutes we got?
This feels good, Al.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
We're gonna go back in time to 100 years ago before they had electricity. You had to do this. Because a lot of fighters came out of Elizabeth. We wanted a dough that was developed. We don't want the no roll, no bowl recipe. We want that dough developed. 200 grams, and we'll go with 200 grams then. That's the size we want.
Perfect.
Okay, who's rolling that dough? This is the enjoyment of the whole job right here, getting your hands into the dough. I'm addicted to this. See the Pillsbury Doughboy test? See it? See how it bounces back? That's nice.
Have you seen one of these bad boys yet?
Only on YouTube.
So I think that size dough that you made is perfect. We'll bang a couple pizzas out, cook them in the Gozney.
The little ones will cook nice and fast in there, and they'll come out, and they're hungry, good. Let the other people wait, because if they're hungry, it tastes better. Got our first customers already.
What do you think?
I think we got something here.
You know you're a pro when you could go from one oven to the other oven like this.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Right now, my favorite topping is a second cheese called Pecorino Romano cheese. I gotta buy it in the whole wheel. If you don't buy it in the whole wheel, it's like drugs. Everybody puts steps on it and sells you cut.
All right, batter up. This is gonna stick.
No, I ain't gonna stick, watch.
Whoa.
This is the sauce that we bought at Sacco's Meat Market in Elizabeth yesterday. This is what's gonna send the pizza over the top. We're going in. That's the big one.
I know a lot of people.
What happened? You got lost again coming in? You're supposed to be here 9 hours ago. Hi, Penny.
Say hi, Al. Say
We've got cannoli rollers.
She is adorable.
You know, when the fire happened, I called him up and, you know, I was like, yeah, Nino, it's real bad. It's, you know, I don't know. And then a few days later, he calls me. He's like, Nino, I got to make my bread. Can I come over and make my bread over there? Yeah, Al Santillo, you can do whatever the you want.
That's amazing.
Yeah, look how fast it cooked.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's good.
That looks much better.
Beautiful.
That's gonna be a beautiful pie. The Jersey pizza.
That's a beauty.
If you got Italian blood in you, this is made for your blood.
I'm outnumbered here. I got 2 Jersey legends right here, and you know, only 1 Brooklyn guy. That's it. I'll tell you what, I always grew up envying guys like you. And when I had the opportunity to open here and just the way that the neighborhood took me in, it was a beautiful thing.
You know what they call that? You felt your calling. One day I had a feeling just like that. It was a calling, like God and all the people up there has been telling me, this is what you're gonna do, this is where you're gonna be.
That's amazing.
This is what I got called to do. No, there was two. I don't know. Somebody put it somewhere. There was two sandwiches. Look, if you lost it, fine.